Hi everyone, CFL Park Hopper here at Disney Springs. And today I'm going to give you an overview of everything here at Disney Springs. So if you're coming here in the summer of 2021, you can plan where you might want to eat, what shops you want to do, what things you want to experience. Maybe you want to go in this helium balloon behind me. So let's go. All right, so I want to point out this is the orange garage where if you drive here and park, this is where you're going to come out of. And you're going to land right here by the AMC theaters. There's the balloon straight ahead, Planet Hollywood right here, and the Coke store. This is where you're gonna start in Disney Springs. If you're coming on a Disney bus, the buses are right over here this way, and you'll come out a little bit further down this way in the bus loop, but kind of close. So we're gonna start here and make our tour. So the Coke store, let's talk about this rooftop up here. This is a rooftop soda bar, so you can go up there and you can sample all different kinds of Coke from around the world. You can get it just the way it tastes. I think you can also get it as a float where you put ice cream into it, and you can also, I think, get some of them with alcohol as well. So if you're interested in trying different Cokes, head on in there through the main doors here at the bottom, and then they have elevators to go on up. And Planet Hollywood is not one of my favorite restaurants to eat at here. I feel it's just kind of a brand, and people want to come and eat because of that, but it's typical just bar food, I would say. Not very exciting. So let's keep on walking. Here on the outside of Planet Hollywood, though, is a quick service restaurant called Chicken Guy, and this is Guy Fieri's restaurant. It is fast food chicken tenders and fries. It is extremely popular, I think, because of the name Guy Fieri. We're going to go over and look at the menu. I have eaten here once. To me, it's no big deal. It's easy, quick service. It's affordable, so I think that's another reason why it's popular. But let's check out the menu. So here you go. You can get chicken tenders with fries. You can get salads or bowls. They have the sandwiches, and he's known for all of these signature sauces over here. So like I said, it's not overly exciting. I did like it. It's chicken tenders. I think some of the mac and cheese. They also have some neat shakes, like the triple double mint and the apple cinnamon cereal shake. But I think the big draw is just the affordability. It's probably one of the cheapest places to eat here at the Springs, and it's decent food. So if you're looking for a quick service meal that's really affordable, this would be it. Right here across from that is Wolfgang Puck's restaurant, and I've just recently eaten here, and it was absolutely delicious. I would definitely eat here again. I got the chicken Wiener Schnitzel. It was a giant piece of hand-cut chicken that they pounded flat and fried. It was really tender and juicy. It came with some great sides like this. It was like a deconstructed salad that I got. It was really good. And we got some mac and cheese. My husband had a steak. And I looked around there. It's a very big menu. They have pasta, all different kinds of stuff on the menu. And everybody's dish that I saw looked absolutely delicious. So if you're looking for really good dining, Wolfgang Puck, I can highly recommend. All right, Disney Springs has some great upscale shopping, and here we're headed into that area. There's Tommy Bahama, Johnston and Murphy. There's a Columbia Sportswear, Sugar Brew and Company, Everything But Water, Vera Bradley. It's all kinds of great stores here, and they continue outdoors as well as we keep walking. They do have Lily Pulitzer, which I know has gotten very popular. I see lots of people wearing her prints lately. And as we come back out of the nice covered area that was so cool, there's more stores. There's Zara, Kate Spade, and the list goes on. All right, here's the Coach store, and right next to that, this little covered awning here, this is where you come out into the plaza of Disney Springs here from the bus loop. So if you're coming again on a Disney bus, this is where you're going to get dropped off, is into this square right here. And we're going to head this way, and we'll kind of make a loop back around and continue on looking at some of the shops. But there's some great restaurants over here that I want you guys to see. All right, so this is another quick service right over here. It kind of looks like a house, but it's called Deluxe Burger. And it's a quick service burger joint, but the burgers and fries are really good here. A little bit more gourmet, a little more upscale. It's just a lot of fun to eat here. And then back on this side is Blaze Pizza, where those orange umbrellas are. And Blaze Pizza, you may have one in your town where you live. They typically are, I notice, around like college areas. But what I like about it is for $9, you can get a pizza with as many toppings on it as you want. It's an individual pizza, and it's a pretty good size individual pizza. Like, you might have leftovers depending on how much you eat. So I do enjoy coming to Blaze. It's a lot of fun, and it's very affordable again, just like Chicken Guy. All right, so we just rounded the bend from Blaze Pizza, and now we are at Chef Art Smith's Homecoming Kitchen. This is a super popular restaurant here at Disney Springs. I've eaten here multiple times. I love the food here. If you want to have good Southern cooking, this is it. Chef Art Smith does a fantastic job. His fried chicken is delicious. I think I've had, I want to think, catfish here. His mac and cheese, his mashed potatoes, just everything. Delicious, delicious, delicious. So if you're looking for good Southern food, come here. He does a brunch on the weekends as well. And this is one that you're going to want to get reservations for on the Disney Dining app. So I'll talk about a little bit about how to get reservations right as we walk. On the left is Morimoto's. And I've been here one time and I did enjoy it. Good Asian food. Look at all the ducks up here for the Peking duck in the window. And his food is delicious. So I would definitely come back. It's just that here in Orlando, there's so many great places to eat. We always have said we're going to come back to Morimoto, and we just haven't made it back yet. But we will eventually. And he does have a quick service little window right here where you can get some Asian street food like ramen and some bites. I got a mamie and the ribs and some dim sum. So if you just want something quick, you can stop there. So on the Walt Disney World app, My Disney Experience, they have a place where you can make dining reservations, and all of the Disney Springs restaurants are on there, and I highly suggest getting reservations if you want a sit-down restaurant for sure. They're hard to get, hard to come by. So, and you know, by that is, don't expect just to show up at the Springs and be able to walk into places. It's really hard to get walk-in. I'm here on a Wednesday. It's the very beginning of summer, so it's not very popularly crowded today. However, as summer continues to get into season, it is going to get busier here, even on weekdays. And on weekends, I definitely would not show up here without a reservation. I don't think it would happen. And right across from us here is the Raglan Road, which is a great Irish pub. The food here, again, is delicious. I love coming here. They also do a Sunday brunch. I've been here for brunch. I've been here for dinner. Great food. And there's always Irish entertainment going on, which is awesome. Like, there's the Irish tap dancers, and usually a band plays, and it's just a ton of fun to come here. So this is a place you would want to get reservations as well. And right here is Gideon's Bakehouse. This is the virtual queue place for Gideon's. And I'll show you the front of Gideon's in a little while as we walk around. But their cookies are phenomenal. And the lady standing there is where you can get a virtual queue line, basically, to come back and get in line to get your cookies. And they're just delicious. So I'll talk about that closer when we get to the front of that restaurant. But here, check out the springs in their glory. The Disney Springs. So beautiful. All right, so let's keep walking. And let me elaborate real quick on the virtual queue for Gideon. So basically you go there and you basically put in your phone number, and they'll text you when it's your turn to get in line to get your cookies. And sometimes it can be up to a 3 to 4 hour wait on really busy weekend times. So just keep that in mind, that you can be shopping and dining while you're waiting. All right, so we basically made a circle and we're headed back to the shopping district. And on our left is Sprinkles Cupcakes. And so you can go in there and get some great cupcakes. They also have a Cupcake ATM. I'm going to walk up and show you this because it's just unique. So over here they have this Cupcake ATM where you could just order a cupcake. They have several here on display, and it will come out of this box over here. So it's super fun. But these are what some of the Sprinkles cupcakes look like, and they're pretty good. I've had these a few times. There's so many great sweets and treats down here at the Springs. Gideon's cookies, I say, is probably my favorite, but there's a lot of other things I like, and we're going to try a new treat today that does just come out for summer. And this right here is the Mexican Frontera kitchen. I have never eaten here, but I was close to eating here once, and I do want to try it. It always smells so good, like right now. Smell those Mexican spices. So this is the Frontera Cocina. It looks good. So there's that. And this is where we started. We started right over here. There was Zara, and right around the corner here would be the Deluxe Burger. So It just kind of goes in a loop. And now we're headed back into more shopping area. So let's keep walking. Okay, back in the main shopping area, and we're here in front of the Lime Garage, which I'm not really clear if they're parking cars in the Lime Garage or not. For a while, it was only orange. Since the COVID shutdown, they've been really limiting the way people get in here, but I'm seeing people come down the escalator, so you must be able to park in the Lime Garage now. I usually always park in orange. And here next to that is the Polite Pig, which is a great quick service barbecue restaurant. Super delicious. So if you're looking for another quick service meal, something different, maybe you've been having burgers and fries and pizza on your trip and chicken, Polite Pig is the way to go. Some great barbecue. And across from this is one of my favorite stores. This is Uniqlo. It's a Japanese store, I believe. But they have like some fun Disney shirts and stuff in here. So it's a great store to go in. All right, guys, there's the World of Disney store, which I believe if you're here at Walt Disney World, you must shop in the World of Disney store at least once on your trip and get all of your Disney souvenirs. It's a gigantic store. So you can head in there to get all that. And there's some great food right outside of it. The daily poutine is so much fun. If you want to try poutine, which is basically French fries smothered in gravy and cheese curds, this is the place to get it. And they always have like unique poutines as well going on their menu. A little bit different than just, they always have like the regular poutine, but they always have extra stuff too. So check that out if that's something you want to try. Poutine does come from Canada if you're wondering where that's from. And across from it is the Amarette's Bakery pastry shop. I love coming to Amarette's. They have the cutest desserts. It is so neat and unique here. There's some of the workers hanging out front, but just, it's a fun pastry shop. If you're looking for something unique and delicious, check out Amarette's. And right next to World of Disney, and World of Disney is exactly on our right-hand side right now, is the Lego store. Another popular favorite, especially with kids. And check out all of the great Lego art they have outside. There's the Maleficent Dragon. I believe this is Prince Philip in Sleeping Beauty. That's pretty cool. So if your kids are a fan of Lego, I'm sure you'll have to stop in there. Original area of Disney Springs back when it was downtown Disney. This is the This is the marketplace, which was the original stores. And so here's Ghirardelli, where you can get great ice cream sundaes, buy some chocolate, just have a great sweet time. And down here, there's some other great stores that have been around for a while. The Co-op, which is coming up here, is great. If you're looking into a lot of those Disney dresses that are really popular right now, you can get those in the Co-op, as well as lots of other great stuff. So check that place out if you're looking for more trendy stuff that's created by people for Disney. It's a fun little place to go in. And right across from the Co-op is what we're gonna get today. This is the Marketplace Snacks, and they have for summertime a watermelon Dole Whip. Check this out. Watermelon Dole Whip. So if you guys know anything about Dole Whip at the Magic Kingdom, you can get pineapple Dole Whip. Now they have all kinds of flavors of Dole Whip. Coconut, raspberry, strawberry, about any flavor you can think of, lime. So I'm gonna try this watermelon one today. I'm excited. All right, guys, here it is, the watermelon parfait. It even has a little Mickey watermelon. That's real watermelon fruit. And then it's Dole Whip. That's watermelon soft serve with chocolate chips. And I think this is like a key lime at the bottom. So I'm excited to try this. That store did have a regular Dole Whip too, the pineapple, if that's what you're looking for. I should have mentioned that. So let's give this a taste. Wow, that is a tart and sweet all at once, but it is watermelon flavored. Super cute. All right, guys, that Dole Whip was absolutely delicious. The watermelon was so good, and at the bottom, the green stuff was like a key lime, almost like a pudding texture. It was just delicious. It was very refreshing on a hot day, perfect for summer. I might have to get another one before the summer's over. We're gonna keep on our trek now, and I wanted to show you, this is the Pin Trading Company. And in here, I gotta put my mask on to go inside. By the way, the current COVID rules are you can walk around outside without masks on, but anytime you walk into buildings, they do need to be on. So keep that in mind for here at the Springs. But they have all the neat pins. If you're a pin collector, look at the little Grogu ones. Mandalorian, that's cool. And they have all kinds of magic bands here. Magic bands are kind of on their way out, FYI. They're now saying you can use your phone to get into the park. I haven't actually tried it yet. That's cool. But that's going to be the new thing. So they have magic bands, but keep in mind they're starting to go away. And there's tons of lanyards for your pins here. So all of those cool Disney accessories happen here at the pin trading store. And outside of that is the Earl of Sandwich, which is a very popular quick service place to eat here at Disney Springs as well. Again, because I think it's affordable and the sandwiches are good. So there are some affordable places to eat here. I'll tell you, the sit-down restaurants do get pricey. But again, you can check on the app and you can check the menus on the app. So if you click on a restaurant and you're not sure if you want to eat there, I highly suggest to read through those menus and you can see the prices and things there to give you an idea if that is something you want to book a dining reservation for or not. And like I said, I'm trying to give you some ideas as we go along here that will hopefully help you to know if I think, you know, my personal opinion, if I think the restaurants are worth it or not. Here is the Star Wars Trading Post. And in here, they have a lot of stuff that they have in Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. But if you're not going to Hollywood Studios and you're just coming here to Disney Springs, you could shop in there, if you're a Star Wars fan, and get a lot of the same merchandise. And over here is the Days of Christmas store. So if you're looking for Disney Christmas ornaments, this is open year-round. It is very popular. So you can come here to get all of your Disney Christmas needs. And down here on this end is also Rainforest Cafe. I'm not a huge fan of Rainforest Cafe. Yeah, it's fun to eat here. I don't think the food's worth the price. So again, that's my personal opinion, but it is very popular. So here it is. And here we'll stop and check out the menu. So they do have some salads. It's kind of your typical restaurant fare. They have ribs and steak and burgers. But you know, I think it's a bit much for a burger to be $22.99. So they do have some seafood as well. And over here is Disney Saratoga Springs Resort. You can walk to the springs from this resort if you're staying here. Just keep in mind this is a very big resort, and so depending where you're staying, it may be a very long walk. Like right there, one building, that's easy to get here. You're gonna come in right here by the Rainforest Cafe, right over here. But if you're staying clear in the back of the resort, which is way far away, it's gonna be a long walk. So I do believe they'll have buses as well. And sometimes they have boats, but I don't believe that any of the boats on this lagoon have started running since COVID. But I do love the boats on this riverway, and they go up that direction up there to Old Key West Resort and also to Port Orleans, Riverside, and French Quarter. The two Port Orleans resorts are not back open yet. I don't know when they are going to open. They don't have an opening date yet. Key West is open, but I just don't think the boat launches are working. I think you got to take a bus. And over here is the Petalfish Restaurant. If you're into seafood, this is a great place to eat. However, it is very pricey to eat here. But it is a lot of fun too. I kind of think you're kind of like sitting on a boat. And they have good windows, so good ambiance. And here is BB Wolf's Sausage Company. This is another quick service. And they have a lot of unique sausage sandwiches. So let's check out the menu here. They have a Hawaiian Island dog, which I think sounds good. Also the Texas chili and cheese and the bratwurst. Now, what I do like is that the Three Little Pigs, you can get 3 different kinds of hot dog, all on your one hot dog. So you can try the pastrami Reuben, the Hawaiian dog, and the Texas chili, all in one. So I think that's cool that you can try different ones. So, and they're moderately priced. I would say that's pretty average for quick service prices. Now we're back on the other side of the Lego store and check out Mickey. That's cute. I think that is new. I haven't seen that one before. We're gonna head this way now. Here's the T-Rex restaurant. This is the same company that owns Rainforest Cafe, owns T-Rex. Again, the ambiance is a lot of fun, especially if you have young kids. Well, unless they're really scared of loud noises, then not so fun. But if they're into dinosaurs, it's a lot of fun. But again, the food I think is overpriced for what you get. And here's another restaurant, the Terralina Crafted Italian. I have not eaten here since it's been revamped. I've eaten here when it was the old Portobello restaurant, but since it's been Terralina, I haven't tried it. Let's go over and check out the menu. All right, so they got eggplant parmesan, chicken parmesan, homemade lasagna, spaghetti and meatballs. Man, they got all the Italian fare. So, and it looks pretty decently priced, I will tell you. So here's some pictures of the food. So yeah, I'd be willing to try this and give it a whirl. I've noticed that people's Italian preference differs. Like some people like Italian level, Olive Garden level Italian, and other people like more upscale Italian. So I think it just depends what you like, you know, when trying Italian restaurants. Over here, they have the Cooks of Dublin. That's the storefront here. It's a quick service to the Raglan Road. And if we kept going straight, we'd be back where at the front of Raglan Road where I showed you the Gideon's Bakehouse. And that's the bridge that way that we took and went over by Sprinkles. So all of Disney Springs keeps looping around. I know it seems big and spread out, but it's really not too hard to navigate and see everything. But if you're looking for quick service fish and chips, go to Cooks of Dublin. All right, so straight ahead of us now is the Boathouse. This has become one of my favorite restaurants to eat as of recently. I am a seafood fan, and they have some great seafood here. They do have some stuff for the land lovers as well, but they have great views at this restaurant where you can sit outside and be on the lake, and a lot of the rooms are open and airy and pretty views. So I do enjoy the Boathouse. It is one of the more popular places to dine here at Disney Springs. So keep that in mind if you want to come here. I would highly suggest making a reservation. And here's where they have the amphicars also. Check these out. And these are actual boats that go into the water. They drive them down the ramp and float out to sea. And so you can rent one of these and have someone take you out in the amphicar. And here is Wine Bar George. Wine Bar George is another extremely popular restaurant here. I've heard nothing but good things. I haven't eaten here yet, but I am interested in it. Let's see. So yeah, here's the menu. It is a small plate menu because and then he pairs it a lot of the stuff with his wine and beers and things like that. So you can get some different things, like they have a grilled octopus salad, house-made meatballs, crispy mac and cheese bites. They have cheese and charcuterie boards. They have a chicken salad sandwich, BLTC, steak and fries. So lots of different stuff. I'm not sure if this is this is the lunch menu. So they have a little bit different menu for dinner. But I would like to try that place sometime. And over here is the Jock Lindsay Hangar Bar. If you're a fan of Indiana Jones, this bar is designed after the bar from the movie. And they do have a lot of unique small plates in here as well as drinks. So it is fun to try this place. And here is the front of Gideon's Bakehouse that we were talking about. So again, once your virtual queue goes off, you can come in. And like I said, today it's not very crowded. There's really not much of a line. That's it. On the weekends, that line stretches all the way down to the bridge almost. So I maybe would suggest coming on a weekday if you're here for a whole week in Orlando, and earlier in the day seems to be pretty good. They do have something I'm really interested to try, and that's called their hot cookie hour, which is at 7 p.m. every evening, where they can give you a hot cookie, a hot baked chocolate chip cookie with a scoop of ice cream, and it's only from 7 to 8 p.m. So again, your time would have to be timed just right to come for that, but I'm always curious to come to that. But I've gotten several cookies, cakes, and the peanut butter nitro cold brew from here, all of it delicious, delicious, delicious. So I would come back hands down in a heartbeat. Another fun place for a sweet treat is the Ganachery. It's a tiny little chocolate shop where they have really unique little chocolates. They do handmade s'mores. It's just super cute and fun to come in there and get little treats. So I highly recommend that place as well. Paradiso 37 is another restaurant right here. I've never eaten here. So I can't tell you too much about it. Let me see if I can see the menu. Okay, here's the menu. So it's, again, more looking like kind of like bar food. And they have nachos and quesadillas and the South American corn, tacos, steak and fries, ribs. So there's no prices on the menu, but I would say it's probably pretty moderately priced, just guessing. So over on our left, this brick building, this is STK, which is a high-end steakhouse. I've never eaten here, but I have heard that for the price, it's really not worth it. So a lot of people aren't too thrilled with what they get for the prices. And back over here, this is the Edison. The Edison is a steampunk type style of restaurant. It has more bar food. Here's some of their menu highlights. So they do burgers and ribs and mahi-mahi. And here's the prices. It's a little bit expensive, I think, for, again, what you get here. But if you're looking to sit in a unique atmosphere and it's a dark steampunk atmosphere, the Edison would be it. I think this place definitely livens up in the evening. In fact, I don't even know if they're open for lunch. It might just be open for dinner currently. And this right here is Maria and Enzo's, which I've had two totally opposite experiences here. The first time I came to Maria and Enzo's, we had a delicious meal. It was fabulous. The dining room is gorgeous. Had a wonderful time. Second time we came, the food was not great at all. It was just totally off. But I know, it could have just been that day. But unfortunately, we just have never come back since. Again, there are so many places to eat here in Orlando. If it doesn't keep being consistent, I have a hard time to keep coming back. So we have not tried it again. If you've tried it and liked it, let me know, because I would like to try it. I would be open to trying it because I did enjoy it the one time. And they do have the pizza ponte over here, which is quick service pizza. So it's like more like the Sicilian pizza in the squares. So that's a lot of fun. And here's their little menu. You guys can see it in the sun. I hope you can. So, and over here, down below us, is Enzo's Hideaway Tunnel Bar and Restaurant. And that's another one of they have a second restaurant basically underground. And I hear that the Italian food here is really, really good. And so I will have to try Enzo's Hideaway at some point. And as I was just saying, if you've tried any of the restaurants here at Disney Springs and would like to leave a comment on your opinion, we'd love to hear back. I've only been to, I'd say maybe half of them. And you could have tried other ones or had different experiences than we did. So I'd love to hear other people's opinions. So feel free to leave comments. And here is the helium balloon again. I've never been up in it though. It basically just raises off the ground high enough where you can see the land, and then you come back down again. So you don't really take off. You're tied to this area right here. And it is a helium balloon, not hot air. So it's $25 for adults and $20 for children. And there you go. All right, we are now in the West End side of Disney Springs. So let's check this out. The first store we come across is Disney Style, which I love. It is a very trendy clothing store of Disney merchandise. So Disney t-shirts and all kinds of stuff that's unique to Disney, but in a trendy way. And they have another Star Wars Galactic Outpost on this side of Disney Springs as well. This one is just more Star Wars merchandise. It's not necessarily what's in Galaxy's Edge. I feel the one on the other side in the marketplace is more exactly what's in Galaxy's Edge. This one just has a lot of different things. And they also, right next to it, have a Marvel store where you can get all kinds of things Marvel. And here is the Candy Cauldron, which is a typical Disney bakery. It has all of the different Disney candied apples, cookies, Rice Krispie treats, all kinds of the great stuff that Disney is known for in its confectionaries. So here's just a handful of it from outside. So head into the Candy Cauldron if you're looking for Disney snacks. And over here is the food truck court. I think this is only open for dinner time. I have eaten from the Four Rivers Cantina, and Four Rivers is a very popular barbecue joint here in Orlando. There are several locations throughout the town, and so I've eaten there several times. Not necessarily at the food truck, but at the restaurants themselves. But the mac and cheese truck to me always looks interesting. They have a lobster and shrimp mac and cheese, a 6-cheese crunchy mac and cheese that has cheese puffs inside of it, chicken parmesan mac and cheese, and a Texas chili mac. All of those sound good. Even a barbecue beef one. They all sound great. And this Hot Diggity Dog place sounds good too. They have the King Dog, which I think sounds hilarious. It's that picture up there. Let me get a little closer. And it's a Thai peanut sauce with chipotle berry preserves, banana, and a 3 mustard honey, billionaire's bacon, and a cereal French toast bun. So to me, it kind of I think like it's gonna taste kind of similar to peanut butter and jelly mixed with, I don't know. It's gonna have, I think, a little bit of a breakfast and lunch combo going on. The house-made chips look good. They have a Chicago dog, which I love, Texas chili, all kinds of great stuff. So we'll have to come here sometime and eat and vlog, I think. But I think they're only open for dinner. And as the movie industry picks back up, the AMC theater is ready to go. It's been open for quite a while. It was one of the original movie theaters to open back up in the country. I've already been. I saw Raya and the Last Dragon here at the end of March, and I felt very safe. Their procedures seemed great. And now, you know, that more people are vaccinated, it's starting to feel more comfortable to go inside. So I am looking forward to coming here to see Cruella and other movies throughout the summer. And over here across from the theater is one of my favorite restaurants to eat at here in Disney Springs. This is Haleo by Jose Andres. And you may have heard of him. He's a very popular Spanish chef in his restaurant. It is Spanish food. They have paella. They always serve like 2 different kinds of paella a day. They're always different. You just have to see what they have. And they have tons of tapas. And they're all delicious. Here's the menu. I've had so much great food here at this restaurant. And if you're a foodie and you're just willing to come and try new things, everything here has been delicious. The meats and cheeses that he has over here are great. I love the paellas that I've had, and they just have all kinds of great little small plates that are very shareable. You can get a lot of food here if you're not careful and order a lot of things and be very, very full very quickly. So I highly recommend. They are only open for dinner. It's a great place to come. Across from that is Splitsville. Splitsville is an upscale bowling alley. So you can bowl and you can eat. The food here is delicious. I love to come to Splitsville and eat. They have great sushi and great bar food, burgers, chicken, pizzas. Just excellent. And it's fun to bowl here too. So I do enjoy coming here. M&M store is brand new here. It used to be out at our Florida mall and they just moved it here. You can come in and pick out different M&Ms. You can even get M&Ms custom made. But I hear that it's a little bit not worth the price. So it's a little bit of a gimmick. But if you're into stuff like that on vacation, check it out. Last 2 restaurants on the plaza here at the West End are the House of Blues, which if you're into barbecue and like Southern fare, really good food. Here's the menu. Let's come up close. They have some Cajun stuff too. Like I see a jambalaya. They have shrimp and grits, Cajun chicken pasta. The barbecue ribs I've had before. My husband had jambalaya. We both thought it was delicious. They have burgers, shrimp po' boys. Really good food, and I think decently priced, not too overly priced. And over here's the NBA experience, as well as the Cityworks Bar and Grill. I have not been to Cityworks yet, but the food here does entice me, so I would like to come here. Let's check out the menu. The NBA experience has not reopened yet since COVID. It was very new right before COVID. Maybe it was only 6 months old when everything shut down, but you could go in there if you were a basketball fan and basically like do different activities like what real basketball players do, I think, to train for the sport, I think is what it was. So let's check out the menu to the Cityworks. All right, so again, more bar fare. They got burgers, filet mignon sliders. You got a pork chop, salmon, spicy mac and cheese, or so southern mac and cheese. Lots of cool stuff, and the prices seem okay. So I would give it a try. It's really open and airy in there, as you can see. So, pretty cool. And last up, this big white tent back here is Cirque Du Soleil. It is currently closed. They were about to open a new show last spring, and then of course everything shut down. So I hope that new show is going to come soon. I haven't heard much about it recently, so not really sure where we are in the process with that. If they're still going to be able to have it in the future or what they're planning to do. So that the very last place we're going to check out is Everglades Donuts. It's here between the AMC Theater and Splitsville over here. It's right on the way out back to the parking garage, and they have some amazing donuts. So I'm going to get some to take home. Let's go in. All right, guys, here's what I got. So this one is a Nutella one over here on the left. And this one over here is a s'mores donut that they have for summer, and it's got like golden grams on it, as well as that big marshmallow in the middle. So I'm excited to get these home and give them a try. So we will open them up at home and give them a taste here on the video. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so here's what's left of the donuts. So here's the s'mores one. It was okay. It's kind of hard to eat because this gigantic marshmallow here, when marshmallows are cold, they're kind of hard to eat, and it's cold.
So I was thinking if this donut was hot and fresh and then you put all this stuff on it and the marshmallow was freshly toasted, I think this donut would be delicious. But because it's cold and the cereal's not bad though. The cereal still had a little bit of crunch to it. But the marshmallow being that cold, thick marshmallow, it just wasn't my favorite. However, the Nutella donut, completely gone. There's no filling in this. It's just a regular yeast donut, but it's pretty thick. As you can see, this other donut, this is the thickness of their donuts. And it's that thick, dense city all the way through. And then it had the chocolate frosting was the Nutella frosting. So that was pretty delicious. And my husband and I split that, and we split it twice. So like we ate half, like almost in quarters, a quarter each in one sitting, another quarter in another. So these are pretty big and they're definitely shareable. The donuts are about $5 each, which seems expensive, but figuring that you can share them, you know, and have plenty for, you know, people, 3 or 4 people, I think they're worth the price. So I've had other ones here before that I've really liked. The Fruity Pebbles one is really good. And a couple others I can't. Oh, the chocolate and peanut butter one is really good as well. It looks kind of like a Reese's. So they have some good donuts, and I will be back to try some more.
Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed our trip around Disney Springs today. I hope it gave you some great ideas of places you could eat on your next trip, maybe some stores you want to go into when you come here, some sweets you want to try. Maybe you're just excited to come stroll around. You do not have to have a theme park ticket to come here. It is completely free to come here. Parking is free as well. So this could be something you could do on your Orlando vacation, even if you're not planning to come to the Disney World theme parks. If you liked today's video, hit like and subscribe down below to see more. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new video, which is usually once a week. Thanks for watching.